Let's say you wake up tomorrow in the year 1320. You're standing in a muddy village square wearing your hoodie and AirPods. A crowd is staring at you like you're a demon. You reach for your phone to call for help. It's dead. You're about to have the worst day of your entire life, and you'll probably be burned at the stake by sunset. Wouldn't that be kind of an adventure, though? Well, no. This wouldn't be a fun historical vacation. Within hours, you'd be facing problems that would completely break you. Within days, you might be imprisoned, executed, or dying from something your body has never encountered. Within weeks, even if you somehow survived, you'd be fundamentally changed in ways you can't imagine. Because here's the thing, you are not prepared for medieval Europe. And medieval Europe is definitely not prepared for you. Why would this go so catastrophically wrong? The answer reveals just how different humans can be across time. Let's find out. Let's start with the most immediate problem, communication. You speak English. Great. Medieval English sounds nothing like your English. Imagine someone speaking in a thick accent using completely different words and grammar. That's not even close. Middle English from 1320 is practically a foreign language. Hello, I need help would be something like Hel, ich need helpe. You wouldn't understand them. They wouldn't understand you. You'd be functionally mute. But language is just the beginning. Your body itself is the problem. You've been vaccinated against diseases that don't exist in 1320 yet. But the diseases that do exist, your immune system has never seen them. Think of your immune system like a security guard with a list of known threats. Medieval diseases aren't on that list. Everyone around you has been exposed to these illnesses since birth. Their bodies know how to fight. Yours doesn't. And there's another piece to this puzzle. You're carrying diseases too. Common modern bacteria and viruses that you're immune to. To medieval people, you're a walking biological weapon. You could accidentally trigger an outbreak just by breathing near someone. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Your body is also physically different. You're probably taller than almost everyone. The average medieval man was about 5'7". Medieval women averaged 5'2". If you're 6 feet tall, you're a giant. But it's not just height. Your teeth are probably straight and white. You have no visible scars from childhood diseases. Your skin is clear. To medieval eyes, you look wrong, suspiciously healthy, possibly supernatural. But it gets stranger. Let's say you survive the first day without being imprisoned. You need food. You reach for your wallet. Useless. Credit cards don't exist. Paper money doesn't exist in most of Europe yet. You need silver coins, but you don't have any. You ask where you can work for food. They ask what trade you practice. You say, what exactly? I was studying marketing? They've never heard of it. I worked in IT. Meaningless. I made TikToks? You might as well be speaking in tongues. Here's the thing. Every single skill you have is useless. You can't read or write medieval script. You can't shoe a horse. You can't thresh wheat or card wool. You can't even make a fire without matches or a lighter. You're less capable than a medieval 10-year-old. In their eyes, you're not just strange, you're incompetent. But actually, being incompetent might be the least of your problems. Let's talk about what you're wearing. Modern fabrics don't exist yet. Your synthetic hoodie, your polyester shirt, your rubber-soled shoes, they've never seen materials like this. You're wearing impossibly smooth, impossibly colored cloth. Your shoes have no visible stitching. Your hoodie has a zipper. They've never seen a zipper. It's a device that opens and closes by magic. You're dressed like a sorcerer. It doesn't stop there. You instinctively pull out your dead phone. It's a smooth black rectangle made of materials that don't exist. Glass that doesn't shatter when you tap it. Metal that's perfectly uniform. A glowing screen. Wait, the battery's dead, so it doesn't glow. But they see you holding this mysterious object and talking about it with reverence. In your pocket, you've got car keys, a lighter, maybe some receipts with printed text. Every object you own is impossibly advanced. Here's where things get really weird. You know things you shouldn't know. You mentioned that diseases are caused by tiny creatures. They ask what you mean. You say germs or bacteria. They've never heard these words. You try to explain that washing hands prevents illness. They think you're insane. Washing hands? Why would that matter? You know the Earth orbits the Sun. Everyone knows the Sun orbits the Earth.
You're not just ignorant, you're a heretic. This leads to an even stranger consequence. The more you try to help, the more suspicious you become. You see someone with an infected wound. You insist they need to clean it and keep it covered. You're contradicting the local barber surgeon who says they need bloodletting. You're undermining the church's teaching that illness is God's punishment. You're challenging authority. Medieval society hates that. So here's what's actually happening. You think you're trapped in the past, but really, you're an alien. Everything about you is wrong for this time. Your height, your health, your incompetence, your knowledge, your possessions, your clothes, it all adds up to something impossible.
And when medieval people encounter the impossible, they have explanations ready. Demons, sorcerers, changelings, possessed souls. What does this actually mean? It means the biggest threat isn't the lack of modern medicine or technology, it's the people. Medieval society runs on rigid hierarchies in cosmic order. Everyone has a place. Peasants, craftsmen, clergy, nobles. The structure is everything. You don't fit anywhere in that structure. You're categoryless. You speak wrong, look wrong, know wrong things, wear wrong clothes. In their worldview, you can't be human, not really. And here's the revelation. They'd probably be right to fear you. Not because you're supernatural, but because you genuinely are dangerous. Your immune system carries modern diseases. Your knowledge, if believed, would undermine their entire understanding of reality. Your very presence challenges the social order. You're not just a time traveler, you're a walking catastrophe. So what does this mean for our Gen Z time traveler? In practice, this means your survival depends entirely on hiding what you are. You'd need to pretend to be a mute foreign traveler. You'd need to hide every modern object you have. You'd need to unlearn everything you know and act ignorant. You'd need to become worse at everything to fit in. But even then, your body gives you away. You smell different. Medieval people don't shower regularly, and their diet gives them different body odor. You smell like shampoo and deodorant at first, then just wrong. Your teeth are too good. Your hands are too soft. You react with horror to things they consider normal. Public executions, animal cruelty, casual violence, child labor. Your emotions make you suspicious. For us, living today, this is uncomfortable to imagine. We think of history as the past, as something we're beyond. But the truth is more humbling. Drop any of us into a different time, and we're helpless. All our knowledge means nothing without context. All our skills require infrastructure. We're only capable because we stand on top of centuries of accumulated tools, technology, and social structures.